I'm out in the area fenced in within our 3D electric deer fence, kind of out below the apple trees toward the main part of the field. You can see behind me, I've got some ground cover out here. That is to kill off the grass, trying a different method of killing off the grass for planting some more Christmas trees for next year. I've done spray in the past, but I'd like to get away from using chemicals. So in this case, we're trying the ground cover. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure I'm thrilled about it just because the ground cover is made out of a polymer material, and of course it degrades in the sun, and so I'm not sure it's better, but we're going to see how it works. The other issue, of course, with this fenced in area is that now it's not part of the hay field anymore. The hay equipment's not coming in through here, so I do need to mow it. Now, I don't necessarily need to keep this short. However, I don't want to have kind of a lot of thick debris and thatch laying on top, like what you get when you let it grow up waist high and then knock it down with the brush hog. So right now, since I cut it last, it's grown up about a foot. And so I'm going to knock it down with the brush hog now, and that'll enable us to see just how nice of a cut you can get with a brush hog or a rotary cutter on a tractor. A lot of times when you cut down that waist high grass, it doesn't leave the greatest cut. But when you're working with grass that's a foot or maybe 18 inches tall, it actually does a pretty decent job. So let's get to it. Is it like a lawnmower? Well, no. I do use the lawnmower over here in this area close to the fence because it's hard to maneuver the tractor close to the fence. The last thing I want to do turning a corner is to break the fence with the bucket or something like that. So I do mow this with a lawnmower. This is cut to about 3 inches, 3¼ inches, whereas the brush hog is set for more like 5. I don't really like cutting a lot shorter than that because you run the risk of hitting things that you can't see and scalping the ground and all that with such a big wide deck out behind the machine. You can see we are leaving those clippings. They're not distributed quite the way that a side discharge would on a mower, but overall that cut quality is pretty good. It's pretty even. There are some stragglers, and you can see, you know, in here where the tires go and squash things down. That overall, when you're not cutting waist-high material, you get a pretty nice finished product. Now, I would never use a rig like this in place of a riding mower or a zero-turn mower. However, it's perfect for this application, keeping a field mowed down to a nice 5 to 6 inch height, keeping things under control that way and looking sharp.